Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Friday, August 23. Cameron's game. Chelsea confesses, Adam stands firm. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, August 23, 2024 are finally here. In tomorrow's episode, expect Cameron Kirsten, Lyndon Ashby, to play mind games with Sharon Newman, Sharon Case. Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, makes a confession. Meanwhile, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, stands his ground. Keep reading to find out what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Cameron Kirsten's mind games. I&R spoilers for Friday, August 23 reveal that Sharon will continue to be taunted and tormented by Cameron. Even though Sharon thinks she can handle this hallucination, it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. Sharon hasn't even told her loved ones that she is now seeing Cameron. It's not just seeing Cameron that is troubling Sharon either. Cameron keeps interjecting when Sharon is trying to have conversations with loved ones. That will likely intensify and increase. At some point, Sharon might yell at Cameron in front of others or make it obvious that she's dealing with something they can't see. I&R spoilers, Chelsea Lawson confesses. Over with Chelsea, she finally blurts out the truth to Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. Even though trust was violated, Billy will see that Chelsea is devastated and guilty. With tears in both of their eyes, Billy holds Chelsea after the confession. However, can this relationship be salvaged? The Young and the Restless spoilers, Adam Newman stands firm. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, August 23 reveal that Adam will stand firm. So while Chelsea confesses to Billy, Adam will continue denying the truth to Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. If Adam had just been honest right away, I could see Sally working through this betrayal. However, now Adam just keeps lying, which is making the situation worse. Now that Billy has the truth, he will tell Sally. Will Adam finally admit to it after he learns of Chelsea's confession? I&R spoilers, Friday, August 23, 2024. Over with Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, she will be devastated. Diane tearfully begged Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, to work through their issues. However, Kyle refuses and still insists on moving out with Harrison Abbott, Redding Munsell. So what does that mean for Kyle, Diane, and Jack Abbott's, Peter Bergman, future as a family? There is also the situation with Kyle and Victor Newman, Eric Braden. Jack is determined to divide Victor and Kyle's alliance. So just how dirty will Jack get to save his son? All bets are off, so expect some disastrous fireworks. On Friday, August 23, The Young and the Restless gears up for an episode filled with intense confrontations, emotional confessions, and strategic plays. The residents of Genoa City find themselves at the mercy of both old and new enemies, as secrets are unearthed and relationships are pushed to the brink. ### Cameron's game. Cameron Kirsten has always been a man of strategy, someone who thrives on psychological manipulation and power plays. After his recent return to Genoa City, it's clear that he hasn't lost his touch. For weeks, he's been carefully weaving a web of deceit, targeting those who wronged him in the past, and now, it seems his plan is finally coming to fruition. Cameron's focus is on Sharon Newman, the woman who once escaped his grasp but has never truly left his mind. He's been tormenting her, leaving her questioning her sanity and safety. But Sharon, strong as ever, is no longer the woman Cameron once knew. She's faced demons far worse and come out stronger. However, Cameron knows her well, perhaps better than she'd like to admit. He knows her vulnerabilities, and he's using every single one of them against her. As the episode begins, Cameron is seen in his hotel room, surrounded by photos of his targets, Sharon, Nick, and even Adam Newman. There's a cold smile on his face as he plots his next move. He's already planted seeds of doubt and fear in Sharon's mind, but now he's ready to up the ante. Cameron sends an anonymous text to Sharon, taunting her with the knowledge that he's watching her every move. The message is clear, he's close, and he's not done with her yet. Sharon, already on edge, is thrown into a state of panic. She immediately contacts Nick, who rushes to her side. But Cameron's game isn't just about scaring Sharon, it's about driving a wedge between her and Nick. As the tension rises, so does the strain on their relationship. Sharon insists on facing Cameron head-on, refusing to be a victim again, while Nick, fearing for her safety, wants to protect her at all costs. Their disagreement plays right into Cameron's hands as he watches from the shadows, relishing the discord he's created. #### Chelsea confesses. Meanwhile, across town, Chelsea Lawson finds herself at a crossroads. For weeks, she's been carrying the weight of a secret that threatens to destroy the fragile peace she's managed to build. Her relationship with Adam has been a roller coaster of emotions, but deep down, she's always known that honesty is the only way forward. However, the truth she's been hiding could very well be the final nail in the coffin for them. Chelsea has been meeting with her therapist, trying to come to terms with the choices she's made. But no amount of therapy can absolve her of the guilt she feels for keeping a secret so big from Adam. As she sits in the therapist's office, she can't help but feel the walls closing in on her. The therapist urges her to confront the truth, to face the consequences of her actions, but Chelsea knows that once she does, there's no going back. Determined to come clean, Chelsea makes her way to the penthouse where Adam is waiting. The atmosphere is tense as she enters, her heart pounding in her chest. Adam, ever the perceptive one, immediately senses that something is wrong. He questions her, his tone laced with concern, but Chelsea can't bring herself to speak just yet. The words are caught in her throat, tangled up in fear and regret. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, Chelsea takes a deep breath and confesses. She tells Adam about a decision she made months ago, one that she thought was in their best interest but now realizes was a mistake. She reveals that she's been in contact with someone from Adam's past, someone who could potentially disrupt their lives if the truth were to come out. Adam's reaction is a mix of shock and betrayal. He can't believe that Chelsea would keep something so important from him, especially given everything they've been through. The tension between them is palpable. As Adam struggles to process the information, Chelsea pleads for his understanding, explaining that she was trying to protect him, but Adam's trust in her has been shattered. The foundation of their relationship, already shaky, begins to crumble under the weight of her confession. #### Adam stands firm. Adam Newman has always been a man who stands firm in his convictions, for better or worse. He's made countless enemies over the years, but his determination to protect his loved ones has never wavered. Despite the bombshell Chelsea has just dropped on him, Adam knows that he can't afford to lose focus. There are too many people depending on him, and too many threats lurking in the shadows. After Chelsea's confession, Adam retreats into his own thoughts, trying to make sense of the situation. He's hurt, yes, but more than that, he's angry. Not just at Chelsea, but at himself for letting his guard down. He's always prided himself on being 2 steps ahead of everyone else, but now he feels blindsided. However, rather than letting his anger consume him, Adam channels it into resolve. He decides that no matter what, he's not going to let this derail him from his goals. Adam heads to Newman Enterprises, where he has a meeting with Victor. The tension between father and son is always palpable, but today it's especially thick. Victor, sensing something is off, questions Adam about his state of mind. But Adam, ever the master of deflection, assures his father that everything is under control. He's not about to show any weakness. Not to Victor, not to anyone. As the day progresses, Adam begins to put the pieces of the puzzle together. He realizes that Cameron's return isn't just about Sharon, it's about him too. Cameron has a score to settle, and Adam knows that he's in the crosshairs. But instead of backing down, Adam stands firm. He's faced worse threats before, and he's not about to let Cameron get the upper hand. In the final moments of the episode, Adam makes a decision that could change everything. He reaches out to an old ally, someone who owes him a favor, and sets a plan in motion. He's not just going to defend himself against Cameron, he's going to take the fight to him. Adam's eyes are cold, his resolve unwavering, as he prepares for the battle ahead. Friday, August 23, is a day that will leave the residents of Genoa City reeling. Cameron's game, Chelsea's confession, and Adam's firm stance set the stage for a confrontation that could have far-reaching consequences. As the storm clouds gather, one thing is certain: no one is safe from the fallout.